Well, the question is, what does interdependence and global citizenship mean to me? This to me is a trick question because I don't believe we need to depend on each other to survive. I feel that living things have this great thing called adaptation where we adapt to harsh conditions. I think in this generation of time, people are brainwashed to think that they need to depend on each other in society when it only causes drama and problems. Hint, hint, the word is interdependent, but not all people can work together and people get hurt in the end. Living things don't need interdependence, but it's a gift to help increase the future of time. I think it just helps to accomplish goals. And examples like Cuba and the United States of America. Before they started being interdependent on each other, they were fine and they could have survived without each other. Now that they have connected, each have increased opportunities from this experience, like Cuba being able to come up to speed on new gadgets of the new decade. An example of interdependence going wrong was in 1939 when the British and France signed a deal that said if Poland got ambushed by the Germans, then they would help, but they didn't get help. Poland, in their minds, were dependent on them to help since in World War II they suffered major death loss and poverty and an invasion of Adolf Hitler. When the French met the German resistance, they did not help and Poland was betrayed. Poor Poland was left to fight for themselves against the raging Germans. The worst thing of all was they were left to be controlled by the Soviet Union for 45 years, which was an agreement their friends had made. Interdependence is, in some ways, could be the best way to accomplish things because you have someone to rely on. But doesn't mean they're going to come through for you.
Created using Powtoon.